Thanks to Dashlane for supporting this video.
It is hard to talk about Tesla Shanghai without mentioning this government document, Standard Conditions for the Automotive Power Storage Battery Industry. This document specifies the standard conditions for automotive batteries in China, and along with this document comes a list of recommended battery manufacturers. 57 recommended battery manufacturers were released in 4 batches, and every one of them is a Chinese company. Big foreign names like Panasonic, Samsung SDI, LG Chem, none of them are recommended under this list, and as a result, many of their Chinese projects failed to proceed. But in June 2019, both the standard conditions document and the recommended list of manufacturers were scrapped. This not only signals that foreign automotive battery makers are now welcomed in China, the timing also coincides with Tesla's foray into the Chinese market, the first foreign car company to have a wholly owned manufacturing operation in China. Timing is everything, and this timing at least tells us 2 things. China is now open for foreign automotive investment, and China is ready for foreign competitions. Here's the good news for Tesla. Government policies play a big role in the Chinese market, and now that Shanghai government supports Tesla, Tesla is going to get a significant boost. Let's look at their track record. During the period from 2014 to 2019, when the recommended manufacturers list is still active, CATL and BYD become 2 of the biggest battery makers in the world, producing 31.1 and 21 gigawatts-hour of battery respectively in 2018. In the same year, the production of Tesla is limited to 23 gigawatts-hour, said Elon Musk. But it's worth noting that CATL and BYD numbers include LFP batteries, which are of lower energy densities than lithium-ion batteries Tesla make. Regardless, government incentives and subsidies give CATL and BYD a lot of boost in achieving industry leadership in such a short period of time. CATL was in the first batch of recommended manufacturers, and BYD is in the second batch released a few months later. And I'm sure the same thing is going to happen for Tesla now that local protection is intentionally removed by the government. Here's one more government policy that clearly benefits Tesla's Model 3 sales in China: EV subsidies. Here's what it looks like in 2019 compared to previous years. Although the overall subsidy has dropped since 2018, the clear sign is that China wants EVs with higher range and better battery density. Tesla no doubt is the best right now in all categories. You might be wondering why China is lowering subsidies for EVs. My interpretation is that they have given too much to help inefficient, less competitive EV manufacturers in the past few years, and by increasing the cutoff range to 250 kilometers and lowering the subsidy overall, the new policy will promote high-quality EVs with better range and better technology, effectively killing many local competitors for Tesla. In fact, allowing Tesla in the Chinese market is one of the key moves to introduce competition and improve the quality of EVs in China. It is in China's interest to support Tesla so its local EV manufacturers will get better too. So coming back to the question of today, what does it mean to have Tesla making Model 3s in Shanghai? For the Chinese, it means competitions and therefore better product overall, but for Tesla, this means a lot more support, access to a huge market, and a lot more hard work. The fact that China is opening up its market to Tesla means China thinks it's ready to take on foreign car makers as well as battery makers. CATL has passed Panasonic to produce the most battery in 2018, but this is the first opportunity for Tesla, taking advantage of local supply chain that is competitive and low cost. I know Tesla has its focus on vertical integration, but still, having components easily supplied from nearby cities is definitely good news for Tesla. Remember, China is already the second biggest market for Tesla after the United States without any support and against a huge tariff. Other than government support for EVs and supply chain benefit, Tesla will also find itself in a curious position where its Model 3 production globally will surpass 10,000 per week with Shanghai Gigafactory. Tesla is steadily making 6,000 Model 3s per week with its US factories, and with 3,000 additional production per week coming from Tesla Shanghai, Tesla's production capability will be stronger than ever, easily selling over 500,000 Model 3s in 2020. This is still far from Toyota's 10 million sales per year, but it's getting better. The other important benefit is competition. There is a huge Tesla fan base in China in the technology community, and the Chinese are also more acceptive of EVs, and the market isn't as skewed towards traditional ICE cars as it is in the United States. If anything, the Chinese automobile market clearly favors EVs over traditional gas cars with government policies. According to consumer survey of new energy vehicle users in Chinese cities, Chinese in big cities like Beijing and Shanghai prefer battery electric vehicle and plug-in electric vehicle more than ICE cars. As seen in this chart, 68 and 73% of EV buyers in Beijing and Shanghai respectively purchase EVs because of the easier registration process. This will continue to be a driving force behind Tesla's demand in Shanghai and Beijing. In 2019, it's safe to say that we're past the initial hype towards EVs. It's not exactly a novel idea anymore, and a lot more companies have come into this market. But we should not forget the novel creations Tesla has boldly taken, how disruptive Tesla has been for the market, selling directly to customers, vertical integration and less reliant on Tier 1 suppliers, and lastly, its really unique marketing style. Regardless of the current sentiment against or for Tesla, there is no doubt to me that Tesla will continue to innovate, disrupt, and to have conviction for the path it's taken, advancing our renewable future. The addition of Shanghai factory will be another milestone for Tesla's capabilities. I have no doubt that Tesla will learn complementary capabilities from the Chinese when it comes to their advanced manufacturing and supply chain prowess. Similarly, the Chinese will also experience the full force of Tesla's innovative power. It's not clear to me that Tesla will emerge as the winner in China, but I'm sure that with this vibrant, competitive market, EV will emerge as the winner of our age. And that's good enough for me. Tesla makes one of the most futuristic cars in the world, and comes with that is more cars connected to the internet and hence more danger in cybersecurity. A hacker through a compromised smartphone, for example, can easily hack into our cars and network infrastructure. That's why I'm recommending Dashlink today. With Dashlink's US patented local encryption storage service, not only can you update and manage your passwords with ease from all your devices, you can be sure that when a data breach happens that threatens the safety of your online identity, Dashlink will keep you informed so you can rectify the situation right away. Additionally, Dashlink also provides a VPN service that again keeps your online identity safe when using public or untrusted Wi-Fi networks. Dashlink is the easiest way to protect yourself from personal account hacks and sophisticated phishing scams. Click on the link down below to get a free trial of Dashlink Premium for 30 days. And if you like it, Dashlink offered audiences a special 10% discount off Dashlink Premium with the code CuriousElephant. Try it out today and start your worry-free online experience.